Hi, America. Anyone out there? This is Bianca with Clean TV Live. I am GOP girl, and if I am like virtually every other American that detests Hillary Clinton, you are as sick as I am. At the findings, or at James Comey coming out today and telling Americans that he has closed the case into Hillary Clinton's email investigation. This is a woman that has compromised the security of the United States of America. And James Comey, who headed the investigation along with Loretta Lynch, who never should have had anything to do with this case because she should have stepped down for meeting with Bill Clinton on the tarmac before another deal was done, before they closed the investigation before. I'm sick. So let's get this straight, people. James Comey and the FBI and Loretta Lynch, yes, Loretta Lynch, the Department of Justice, was in charge of this investigation and went over this investigation with James Comey. They went over 650,000 emails in 8 days. 650,000 emails in 8 days? Are you kidding me? No, they didn't even look at it. They didn't even come close. People, we are no longer a democracy. If Hillary Clinton can get away with the criminal wrongdoings that she has done and run for the presidency, there is something really wrong with this country. This country stinks beyond belief. And I fault everyone in Washington who has not stood up for the Constitution, because the laws of our Constitution say this woman should not be able to run for the presidency. People, we will never know how many lives were taken due to Hillary Clinton's using an unsecured server. We will never know the spies that were compromised. We will never know the deals that went bad. And the reason why Hillary Clinton used an unsecured server is because she was using her unsecured server for all of her Clinton Foundation dealings. And let's take a look at that. Saudi Arabia gave the Clinton Foundation 10 to 25 million. Kuwait gave the foundation 5 to 10 million. The United Arab Emirates gave the foundation 1 to 5 million. These are all countries that support terrorism. Brunei, 1 to 5 million. Qatar, 1 to 5 million. Oman, 1 to 5 million. Algeria, $250,000 to $500,000. These are all foreign foundations to the Clinton Foundation. People, are you stupid? For you people that support Hillary Clinton, I bet you don't have $200 to $500 million in your bank account, but guess what? Hillary Clinton does. You know why? Because you too. If you set up a foundation and took in millions and sold the United States out, you could be worth $200 to $500 million. Oh, and you don't give it to charity, people. Yeah, nope. Instead, you only give 5%, if that. It is sickening. This is a disgrace. Not to mention every other criminal activity, not to mention the investigation into a massive international pedophile child sex slavery ring. I can't even say it because it makes me sick. Not to mention the fact that we're dealing with a woman that is involved in satanic rituals. I mean, and you people that are sticking up for Hillary Clinton right now, She doesn't give a you-know-what about you. She called Latins needy Latinos. She's called African Americans super predators. She's completely bashed Catholicism, bashed Christians, and ladies, she doesn't care about you. There's a reporter, Lara Logan, that was raped, I believe, in 2011 in Egypt by 200 men. The people in the reporters and her security, she had like 6 to 8 men. They couldn't get to her. She was raped and almost scalped by 200 men in Egypt. And you know what? Hillary didn't do anything. No. Instead, she sent millions to reward them for the removal of Muammar Barak. She doesn't care about women. She doesn't care about you. She doesn't care about me. No, she only cares about herself. And anyone who is still voting for this woman is a complete idiot. Because she's not going to keep this country safe. Because guess what? Let's think about the military, people. If we go to war, all of our enemies, they know how many we have in the they know how many we have in the Marines. They know, you know what? We will never know the men in the military that were killed. Because guess what? The enemies knew of our coming before we even got there, thanks to Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton even allowed her maid to download information, classified information. There is a man that took 5 pictures on a submarine to show his family. He's doing a year in prison. It was supposed to be 5 years. He's not going to see his baby girl grow up. There's a different set of standards for Hillary Clinton and the rest of the country. We're not in a democracy. Not when certain people can get away with murder. No. Hillary Clinton is above the law. But you know what, people? We can take this country back. Because mainstream media wants everyone to think that it's in the bag for her. Well, you know what? Think again, mainstream media. Beyonce didn't bring a crowd out like Donald Trump can. Jay-Z can't bring a crowd out for Hillary Clinton like Donald Trump can on his own. And what's her name? Katy Perry. She can't bring a crowd out for Hillary. No. Hillary has to bring in these rock stars that use language far worse than Donald Trump ever did in order to get anybody to come to her rallies. Because the reality of it is, most of this country hates you, Hillary Clinton. We despise you. We despise everything you stand for. You do not stand for the United States of America. You do not stand for humanity. You stand for one person, and that's for yourself. And Megyn Kelly, you know what? You may have said tonight that the American people are going to have to come together and accept the reality. No, you know what? We don't have to accept it. Because you know what? You know what, mainstream media? You know what, Megyn Kelly? The election has not taken place yet. And I happen to believe that good will prevail over evil. I happen to believe that this country, that the majority of this country, Republicans and Democrats and independents, will come together. And we will come together and we will fight this. We will fight this with our vote. We will fight this by voting for Donald Trump on Tuesday. And if Donald Trump does not win, the election was stolen. Because look at the rallies, people. That's all you have to do. No, we will not accept it. We will not embrace her. Because Americans know who their next president will be and should be. And that is Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump is a true patriot. Donald Trump cares about America and its people. Hillary Clinton does not. Hillary Clinton has been in Washington for 30 years and she has done nothing. Oh, I can think of 4 Americans that won't be voting on Tuesday, thanks to Hillary Clinton. And by the way, in the Podesta emails, Hillary Clinton got an email from Christopher Stevens saying he wanted to abort the mission in Benghazi. Not to mention that Christopher Stevens sent over 600 emails asking for protection. This is a disgrace. It is a disgrace to our country that Hillary Clinton is even allowed to run, let alone could possibly take the election. She will not take the election because I want every one of you to share this video. Because if we can get everyone out to vote for Donald Trump, we will win and we will take our country back and we will drain the swamp. We will take everyone out in Washington that doesn't deserve to be there. Our forefathers saw a nation under God. We will not accept Hillary Clinton, a Satan worshiper who is involved in the occult and spirit cooking. I mean, did you look at the latest emails? John Podesta is going to a spirit cooking dinner where people are eating children's blood, where they are eating sperm, where they're eating breast milk and the fluids from a woman's menstrual cycle. This is, I mean, they're beyond sick. Not to mention that Hillary Clinton created and abetted ISIS. People, we're not even close to defeating ISIS. When Obama says we are defeating ISIS, Obama is lying. Just like he said you can keep your doctor and you can keep your plan. He's lying. The Democrats lie. And the sooner every American believes that, the sooner we'll be better off. People, I do believe this election on Tuesday is the most important election of our time. And it may not affect me. It may not affect you. But it will affect your children and it will affect your grandchildren. And the question is, do you want a free America? Do you want an America where your children can go on to get a job and to prosper and to raise a family in a safe America? Or do you want an America where so many illegal immigrants come into this country that there are no jobs to be had? And where the taxes are so high because you're paying such high taxes to pay for all these illegal immigrants, plus the ones that we're bringing in, that no one can get ahead. And do you want an America where you go out for dinner, or rather when you walk out the front door, you reach the front line? Because you don't know if when you go into a shopping center, if you're going to be blown up or if there's going to be a mass shooting, because your government didn't protect you, because your government did not properly vet refugees coming into the country. That's what is at stake, people. The stakes are high. And it's your life and everyone else's. I believe in Donald Trump, and I also believe we can win this election. But we have to get out and vote, and we have to get everyone we know to vote for Donald Trump. There is no other choice. Let me ask you, would you want to go into a prison right now and pull out a criminal and say, he's my next president? Because Hillary Clinton is nothing more than a common criminal. The only difference is she stole over $300, $400, $500 million. And she has been able to buy her way out of everything and threaten her way out of everything. Look at the death pool. It's a little suspicious. Thank you for watching, everyone. Let's get out the vote and make America great again. And let's celebrate Donald Trump being our next president. And let's make America great again. Thanks again. This is Bianca, GOP girl with Clean TV Live. Until next time, bye.